I'm a realtor. I was showing homes, and someone just robbed me.
There are hundreds of thousands of real estate agents showing homes throughout America each day. Potentially, they're showing them to Betty Homemaker and her husband Bob the Builder. And nothing want more than just to have a home to raise their family. But in the blink of an eye, they could turn around, be pushed into a corner, and face the devil himself.
I'm Stephanie Hooker, and I'm a real estate agent. The real estate market is booming right now, and we are showing a lot of houses. I'm a very outgoing person. I love being around people. I love spending time with my family, friends, playing tennis, yoga, walking, just really try to enjoy life. I do not own a gun, but my husband owns a gun, and we've got lots of hunting rifles, and he's got pistols, but I'm too scared to even pick one up. I don't want to hurt anybody or hurt myself. So why would I need to learn how to use a gun?
Police say the realtor who was kidnapped was traumatized.
Now at 11, a realtor attacked in broad daylight.
2 agents in northeastern Ohio were killed inside homes they were showing for sale. A third one was robbed.
A real estate agent is dead tonight after somebody shot her twice inside the model townhome where she was working.
Sometimes your gut, just your intuition, it throws up red flags, and where you get really nervous and just you don't feel comfortable. And in those situations, there have been times where I feel very vulnerable and I don't know really what to do. I talk a lot. Then I start thinking about, oh my gosh, what happens if he hits me over the head? What am I going to do? That's basically what goes through my head. I've never shot a pistol. Mm-mm. Well, I would rather have, I think, a taser over a gun because I wouldn't really kill anybody with a taser. I'd just harm them just a little bit, enough to run away.
The only thing that's going to make a difference in Stephanie's fight, should she get in one in some back room of some vacant home, is going to be a gun. And unfortunately, we're started from ground zero. So right here I'll show you a technique that you can use when you're showing something. So if I'm the person and I say, I want you to look at that hardware, and I don't like that. In most cases, if you
I'm going to walk in front of you and I'm going to go.
Yeah, go ahead and do it, right? So now where's your back? It's to me, right? All right, so let's come back and do this again. So you can say, okay, show it to me. You show it to me.
I ask you to
What
are you talking about?
This one right here. Yeah. Show it to me. I'm talking about this right here. Now, see how we swap sides?
Yes. You just kind of get caught up in the situation when you're showing houses. You get very distracted when, you're in a house and you see picture frames with, people's picture in it. You instinctively want to just go and look at the picture, but then you may put yourself in a bad situation or a careless position, I should say, to where you just let your guard down.
So look, in close quarters combat, the biggest obstacle you have is maintaining distance. You want to maintain distance because distance gives you options. Options for movement, options on time to decide, options to visualize his next movement, and so on and so forth. The more distance you give up, the more opportunity they have to do what they came there to do. All right.
So what do I do if he has a gun?
That's when you need to have your gun.
Oh, well, yeah.
It took some pretty tough convincing to get Stephanie to go out to the range. We were kind of touch and go there for a moment, but in the end, she decided, hey, she'd go out there and give it a try. All right, Steph, so this is your first time out here on the range. What I have here is what we call in the industry a buoy gun. It is a molded plastic replica of a gun. It has no moving parts, it's non-functional, but it's gonna help us to be able to get the grip and work on that and focus on that without the anticipation or the anxiety of it going loud. First thing we gotta know though is what are the 4 firearm safety rules.
Range day was hot, nerve-wracking, terrifying, and I was just scared.
All right, Steph, so we've got a Springfield XD-S Mod 2 in 9mm. It's a single stack, so all the bullets sit in line on top of each other. This is we'll call it a subcompact pistol. All right, so it's really small, and it's something that you could carry on a daily basis. It's real thin profile. No one's really going to know you've got it on. That gives you the advantage that some bad guy want to attack you, okay? I want to go ahead and get that good grip. The other hand. Yep. Perfect. Okay.
Got it.
Well done. Now.
Heavier?
Yeah, a little bit heavier. Now, we want to take the magazine in our hand like this. All right. And then we're going to watch your fingers and push it all the way in. All right, so now that we've got the bullets, take a look. See how the bullets are in the magazine? Look at me. You're good. Focus on the gun. Okay? So, now, you see how the bullets are not in the chamber? So nothing's going to happen yet. Take your thumb and push on the slide release. Push hard, push down, push hard. All right, now Springfield has made it such that you know you have a loaded chamber because you have a loaded chamber indicator right here. See how it's raised up? You can see your finger right here. You can feel it. So if we were at night and you didn't know if you had a bullet in the chamber, you could feel it. Also, if you raise your gun up and you don't see that, you know you don't have a bullet in the chamber. Do you see how you have this? This is a grip safety. So unless this is pressed in and we press the trigger, it won't go bang. All right.
Now what?
Now you're holding a loaded gun. You're in complete control. All right, look through your sights. Put your finger on the trigger. Now, slowly pull the trigger to the right. Pull, 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 pull. Pull.
Take the gun.
Is your finger off the trigger?
Oh, it was. Yeah.
Good. Now put your other hand back on there like you're supposed to. Nice. Nice job. Nice job keeping your finger on the trigger after your shot. Good job. Yeah. Now let's slide lock back to the rear because now you're out of bullets. Yeah, we don't need that one. Because we got another one, look.
A week ago, I would not even pick up a gun. I wouldn't want to be around a gun. I wouldn't even want to see a gun. When I had my hand behind my head, shooting into the target, I was a nervous wreck.
Look at there.
Oh my gosh. If it really wasn't for Finding Fearless, I would have never, ever, ever picked up a gun. I would have totally shied away from guns and ran the opposite direction. After handling the gun and shooting the gun and getting more comfortable with it, I really feel like that I would want to get my concealed carry license. But I would really want to spend more time on the range and have more lessons to get even more comfortable with it.
I think it's pretty safe to say that Stephanie gets her clock cleaned in the back room of some house. It's pretty much over. The distance has got to be her friend. She's got to stay observant, aware of her surroundings and exits. And if it were to come down to it, she needs to have something that's going to equalize that fight. And the only thing that can be is a gun.
Pretty good shot to be able to have shot for the very first time. Right in the heart.